Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In case this is your first time seeing my face on YouTube, please make sure to go down there and hit the subscribe button. I have not filmed a sit-down video like this in a while. I do a lot of vlogs on my channel, so I'm gonna try and do a better balance of the two different types of videos, but today I'm really excited. I'm doing my winter favorites video. I did a fall favorites video at the end of that season, and you guys really seemed to enjoy it, so I thought I would just do another one for you all. So I'm just going to be talking about some of my favorite products and different things that I loved throughout the season of winter, and without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was my absolute love for turtlenecks. I'm wearing a turtleneck right now because it's like 20 degrees outside, but I absolutely love turtlenecks. It's like the perfect combination of like a sweater and scarf, and they're always super comfy. I got this one from Marshall's, but some of my other favorite turtlenecks have been bought at stores like Princess Polly or Boohoo. The other clothing item I wanted to talk about in this video was actually these plaid pants. There are tons of different like styles and variations of this type of pant. I got these over winter break and just absolutely fell in love with like the different combinations and like outfits that you could style with them. I wore these with like a red sweater on Christmas and they were super festive, but I've also worn them with like a sleek black bodysuit to a sorority chapter, and that has worked really well. Also really fun to like have a plain top and then like a fun pant as an outfit. I feel like that's usually just like a little bit different. There's one hair product that I wanted to talk about in this video, and it is the Amika Hair Soul Food Nourishing Mask. This thing saved my hair during recruitment this semester because I was using a lot of heat styling, which I don't normally do to my hair, and this was just like the perfect thing to use in the shower to help like hydrate my hair back to its normal state, because all of that like curling and straightening that I was doing over the holidays and during recruitment was definitely killing my hair, and this saved the day. I will definitely be repurchasing because I'm pretty sure this is like a sample size, but it is amazing and I highly recommend. The next three items I wanted to shout out in this favorites video are actually makeup and beauty items. The first one being this new foundation that I've been using lately, and if you guys have been paying attention to my videos, if I'm ever showing myself getting ready, I was using the CoverGirl like 3-in-1 foundation with the blue pump for literally the longest time. I repurchased that foundation for years, and I finally decided to try something new, but I wanted to kind of stay in like the drugstore price range, and so I picked up this one because it was recommended by almost everyone on Pinterest. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, and it has a pretty long wear. It doesn't necessarily oxidize on my face too much, which I'm a big fan of. Personally, I'm not interested in a foundation that looks too cakey, but this has like enough coverage to cover any like acne or imperfections on my face, and so it has just been a favorite of mine. And then I also started using the Benefit Gimme Brow lately. For the longest time I was using like a pencil and spoolie situation, but this is more of a brow gel. This makes doing my brows so easy to do, and it like is nearly impossible to mess up. And so if you're ever like on the go and want to fill in your brows but don't want to like take the time to like draw in individual hairs, this is like the perfect thing for a girl on the go. And the final makeup item that I wanted to show you guys was actually this Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner. Whenever I've done my own makeup in the past, I've been kind of afraid of eyeliner. I'm always scared of like messing up, and I never really had enough of a steady hand where I would be confident in myself, but this is so easy to apply and also is just like the perfect grip, and you can kind of build it up, and I hardly ever mess up when using this one. I almost forgot about this one, but I do have one more skincare product to tell you guys about, and that is this hydrating face mask called Sugar Kitten by the company I Do Care. I actually worked with them on a video before winter break, so it was a few months ago, but they sent me this face mask and I fell in love with it. Like, I use this all throughout winter break. It is now one of my favorites, and it's a peel-off mask, but it's hydrating and like doesn't hurt your skin at all. And so when you like peel off the mask, you don't feel it like tugging on anything on your face. It's just a super satisfying feeling, and it honestly has helped to hydrate my skin. It's also just like so fun to use. They give you a little bit of an applicator, so you don't even have to like dip your fingers in the pot. And this favorites video has been really short, but there is one last topic that I want to tell you guys about, and that is podcasts that I have loved and have been listening to nonstop lately. I talked about these in my fall favorites video, but they have just continued to be favorites of mine. So I love listening to the Gals on the Go podcast by YouTubers Danielle, Carolyn, and Brooke Michio. They're both college students, and being a content creator myself, I love hearing just like them chat with each other about their lives and hearing their side of like the YouTube world. And another content creator that has kind of like transitioned into podcasting is Katie Bellotti. She did a lot of college videos that I watched before coming to Marquette, and was like a big inspiration to me, and I love her podcast. She's so thoughtful and elaborate with what she says, and she always just like makes me kind of rethink how I approach the world. And so her podcast, Thick and Thin, is one of my favorites. And then the last podcast that I've actually gotten into more recently is The Morning Toast. Each episode of the podcast kind of just highlights like the top 5 pop culture news articles that millennials should be hearing every morning before they bite into their morning toast. And it is just like so fun listening to the two podcasters like kind of talk to each other. They're sisters, and they just kind of have this like great persona about them, and they're just like living this amazing New York lifestyle that is just super fun and appealing to me. So those are just 3 of my favorite podcasts right now, and I haven't been listening to anything special like music-wise on Spotify, but you can always catch me listening to One Republic, since we all know that's my favorite band. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this short and sweet favorites video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting on there. My camera ended up dying, so I'm just finishing this video on my iPhone because I would forget if I did it later. But other than that, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye!